Cosmo!
Cosmo!
Guys, we've been out here for like, what, an hour? We can't find him.
We're not gonna just stop.
He's been gone for a full 24 hours. I think us looking for one is low
I know,
bar.
but I meant, like, what else are we supposed to do? We can't just wander around and keep calling out to him.
I mean, we've been moving in the direction that his GPS last gave me a ping.
Yeah, but even then, it's just, you know.
Not to mention
I
there
might
was
have
those
turned it off at
tremors
some
all of
point.
like 5 minutes ago.
Well, that could be anything. But I mean, there's like construction that happens around here, man.
That felt
There's
like
that factory over there.
that felt like small bombs going off.
No, it's probably just like, earthquakes.
Earthquakes?
That's worse, arguably, if we don't know where Cosmo is.
Well, I mean, like, it could just be like the earth, like,
Earthquakes don't happen like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's also true.
consistently, or for that long.
Like, it was every, 10, 15 seconds there was a tremor.
Well, I mean, it's just like,
You never experienced an earthquake, have you?
no, I haven't. I don't know why we would be surprised by this. Okay, where do we go?
Just a little bit more this way.
It's like dug up dirt over there.
Yeah, it was...
It's probably construction, though. Might be something in the ground.
Maybe. We want to look? Be nosy?
Be nosy for what?
I don't know. I want to see what they're digging.
I'd rather not get kicked out of whatever they're trying to do.
This
Fuck,
is
it's cordoned
a
off.
park.
Yeah, it's a park. That
Then
may be going through maintenance or whatever they're doing over
Then
there.
I'm allowed to walk over there and look if they're not going to wall it off.
Unless we get another ping in that direction, I think we're going to keep walking down the path.
Oop.
I swear to
Well, I didn't plan it.
Okay, well, are we sure it's over there somewhere?
Well, the ping just went off.
Cosmo could just be sitting there, the car down there, or somewhere around there anyways.
He could be just sitting on the edge of the truck. I don't see him, though.
Yeah, I don't see me. This is a big hole.
This is a massive
What
hole.
are they doing? What are they doing with this thing?
Could be anything. Putting down different pipes.
Digging for
sewage,
oil.
water,
The American dream.
or oil. The American dream. Wait, this is a park. They can't be doing that.
Has that ever stopped an American before?
Yes. Teddy Roosevelt put in an order for that to not happen with national parks.
Well, fair enough. Well played. Cited your sources.
Well, okay. Well, we're just gonna keep walking, I guess. Deep hole, though.
Is that?
Cosmo?
There's the tremors again.
Hey.
Is that
Dude.
him?
No, can't be. Dude!
What?
We've been trying to call you for the past 10 hours.
I know. It's off for a reason.
Yeah, I don't know how we'd know if it was off then.
What?
Where
It's
have you
been
been?
24 hours. You good? Am I dead? No. Then I guess I'm good.
Evidently.
Hey, Cosmo, I don't know if it's a great idea to be down in some sort of, I don't know what this is, construction
Not
thing, whatever
construction.
this is. What?
This was me. What? I explained this to Solar. I'm not physically weak.
I didn't think you'd be this strong.
I didn't think I was either. But when you spend 24 hours punching the ground, you've spent a full 24 hours punching rocks, literally. Yeah.
Does he sound like Chris Redfield? Okay, can we, come up so we don't have to keep yelling down there, or,
You guys can go home. You know where I am. I'm fine.
if I go down there,
I feel like
maybe
we
we
should
build like a little path.
I feel like we should do
guess.
something.
All right, listen. I'm gonna just.
We're coming
Calm
down,
down.
Cosmo. Whatever.
Where did he put the? Where did he get the planks?
Great
No idea.
question.
Hey, Cosmo, where'd you get the planks? I don't know. Rip the paneling off a barn.
That's theft, dude.
It was like mostly decayed.
Abandoned. Well, we were not gonna get sued for it.
Why'd you put the planks up?
It got rainy.
That was like 5-6 hours ago.
Uh-huh. We don't ask what's in that box. Why is it moving? Mole got feisty.
Huh? Yeah, maybe they got pretty angry that you're breaking their house.
I poked air holes. And I fed it.
Well, that's nice. But do you usually come down here to do this?
It's like a first day thing, or like.
No, I had another place I would go to, but that kind of got ruined when Titan showed up. So, found a nice secluded spot in the woods. This is a park.
Not very secluded. There's a house about 2,000 feet that direction.
Isolated enough.
Well,
There's pretty much nowhere on the planet that's fully isolated at this point.
Okay, well, I do got one question. Why are you Why?
Yeah, why'd you make a crater with apparently your fist? Angry. About? You really want to ask what I'm angry about?
I'm pretty sure we can imagine what he's angry about, Moon.
Good to ask for specification. You don't want to make assumptions. Yes, I'm angry about Titan. As I think is pretty reasonable.
I'm pretty sure we all are.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Isn't there like... I'm not going to sit here and say this isn't healthy, because you are making an outlet for your anger. Right?
Yep.
But maybe a heads up next time.
Last time I checked, we all go off to do things for days at a time. All the time.
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about that.
I came out to the woods for time alone because I'm very angry.
Can see that, at least.
So I came out to the woods to be alone and not be bothered. And didn't say anything to feed into that. How long were you planning to stay out here? Till I wasn't angry anymore?
How long would that have been?
Based off previous examples? 3 days?
You wouldn't have told us for 72 hours where you've been?
Pretty sure we've gone missing a lot longer than that.
Yeah, usually, but this is a bit different.
This is you willingly coming out to a hole in the park.
That's just an update would be fine, Cosmo. If you want to do that, go ahead. Just tell us if you're okay.
If something was gonna be wrong with me, it would be directly due to Titan, and I think he's gonna advertise it.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you can't tell us that you'll be gone for a few days and that you'll be
I'm gonna be honest.
And
I didn't know how long I was gonna be gone, because I've just been bottling up a lot of anger, and I wanted to come get it off my chest. And after spending 24 hours punching a hole, not better.
It doesn't usually get better.
Right. Forgive me for not
Like
coming
that,
to
I mean.
Solar for the pinnacle of reasonable emotional advice.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means? Should we go? No. Because you came out here. I mean, clearly you want something to go back with, so I might as well just give you something to go back with. I am very tired and angry. About so much. And it has not gotten any better or gone away ever. What do you mean ever? I mean ever. I can't help but feel like the kicked little puppy you and Son dragged in out of the rain after everything with Eclipse. And you only brought me in because you wanted to feel better about how you treated Son before. And I know that because I lived in your head. Not to mention, me and Son barely have a normal conversation. Half the time when we talk, it's him being upset with me. Not in an unreasonable way, but we hardly talk like normal siblings. So, doesn't help in that factor. And then you! I don't even know where to start with you. I have nothing. I have a house and a family that I barely think I'm a part of half the time. And even then, I don't even own the house. I just coast. I gave up the only things I had that were mine. I only had this astral stuff. And one of the reasons, if I'm being completely transparent, one of the reasons I didn't want to take the risk of dying with the Overseer is because I know how smart all of you are. You could have come up with something to get rid of him that didn't require me putting my life at risk and then losing everything. You made off like the best person in the world, just won the lottery. Your girlfriend got to come live with us. You no longer had to worry about somebody wanting you dead. And, well, family member got avenged. I lost everything. I can't even go back to the dimension with my girlfriend for fear of being killed. And you haven't said thank you. You didn't know what they would do. I didn't know what they would do. I could have died. So I'm angry and I'm tired. And I want Titan to go away. Because it's a constant reminder that I don't have the ability to deal with things like him. I'm back to being the Lunar that was the emotional punching bag. I'm back to being the Lunar that was... Well, he came back from the dead. I just want to be done. I want to be done.
Done with what?
Everything. I've never known who I am. Not for a single second. And I've tried to roll with it and say that I'll find who I am and I'll get there eventually, and it doesn't matter if I have a single solitary purpose. I can't even tell when I'm happy anymore. I've gotten so used to just smiling through it. And I've been bottling all this up because Titan just keeps airing out all the dirty laundry I hate myself for having. I don't want to be angry at you. Any of you.
Yeah.
Or anybody in this family.
He's... Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean... Hey, Cosmo. I don't think punching a hole is going to make you feel much better than just screaming out all that stuff.
I didn't want to say anything to hurt any of you.
Cosmo, you need to talk to us.
I've tried. But
No, you haven't.
the second I want to start talking,
What?
I just don't know why anyone would care.
Hey, guys. I'm gonna be a little personal with Cosmo. I don't know if you want to sit here or not. I don't know if Cosmo
I'm not
wants to.
going anywhere.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Cosmo. Bottling up your anger until it explodes is a very bad thing to do. Not just for everyone around you. It hurts yourself more. It's like a poison. It eats your insides out. And then you start to talk and think about everybody in such a negative light. I'm sorry I did that to you, and I made you feel this way. I do care, Cosmo. My point I'm trying to make is, please talk to us. I am sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
Because I treated you unfairly. And you're right, I did.
Son, it's not like I don't deserve it half the time.
Yeah, maybe don't curse in front of Dazzle, but like that's... You're still right.
I can't say that you weren't right either. When I did ask you to be our brother all those years ago, maybe the foremost part of me was thinking about repenting for how I treated Son. But I'm pretty sure when you were living in my head, the forefront things were the only things you heard. Because I saw a lot of myself in you, as much as I might have seen Son. You are forever and always our brother. The only thing you could possibly do to change that is dark star power, electricity, tase one of our family members and permanently damage them again, or become Titan.
Please don't do either of those.
Please don't do either of those. Because we don't want to not have you as our brother. So I'm sorry as well if I made you feel this whole time like I never actually cared. I always have.
Guess it's on me now.
Doesn't have to be. We weren't playing round robin, so everybody had to get their piece.
Do I just not say anything then?
If you don't want to. That says more about you than anybody else.
Jesus Christ. Cosmo. I'll be honest. I don't like lying. It slipped my mind. Everything that was happening, it just didn't.
Do you understand how much I did give up?
Guess so. I guess not. I was gonna die. And we didn't have any real way to fight it or counter it. To be honest, you were the easy ticket out. And I tried for a bit to deal with it. And who knows, maybe if we had maybe a couple months down the line, could have handled it. I don't know. Can't look into what will be. Or what could have been. I'm sorry. And thank you for saving my life. Or killing him, or however I'm supposed to phrase that exactly.
I appreciate that from all of you. But I still think I gotta go for a bit.
You at least tell us if you're okay. Even when Solar was dealing with everything, he still texted Moon and I that he's okay.
I will let you know. Not like I have much other place I can go. I just need to calm down.
Okay.
I've had to stop myself multiple times from punching holes in the house. That's why I came out here.
Pretty sure the house is harder than you think.
Well, even if you did blow a hole in it, the house would just fix itself.
Thank God.
I built the house out of self-repairing material.
I didn't know that. Okay.
This house got built from the ground up. You think I wasn't going to make it auto, repair?
I don't know.
I don't want to do plumbing.
That is not how that works.
Oh, it fixes the pipes.
I'm glad we don't have any humans that live with us.
Yeah. Still, I know I wasn't this strong to do this, even over this long. It should have been a quarter of this size or less.
You've been going at it for 24 hours. I'm more surprised that you still were able to even hold off for that long. Maybe you should.
I still have 30 hours of
instead.
battery. You understand how
Maybe
little...
you should rest instead still.
I am going to. But also, do you understand how little of my body is animatronic at this point?
Roughly 20%.
Yeah, it really doesn't. And most of that is just base framework. I really don't chew through that much power. That's why I sleep. All right. Well, give us updates. We'll keep you posted about anything that goes on with Titan. If
You're gonna stay
you
in the
want.
hole down here.
No, I'll get out of the hole. I gotta let the mole out.
You probably should do that.
I know, but I also need to make sure that he's not gonna, I don't know, try to cause a mole revolution or something.
How big is the mole?
Cosmo, did you happen to discover an ancient underground civilization of mole people and you disturb their slumber?
Well,
I'm getting out of the hole.
I don't. Do they talk? They talk some like weird English language,
They have their own language.
I guess.
You know what? That's a you situation to deal with.
The guy came out with a pitchfork.
If we go back home and there's mole people ready to wage war on us, we'll give you a call.
They shouldn't know where we live, but okay.
They are people of the dirt. They'll likely find out.
If they're like the mole rats or whatever from Avatar, then like their vision is
Hey, guys?
arguably more. Oh yeah.
Well, let Cosmo deal with that thing. I'm not dealing with giant mole people.
I'm not trying to deal with it. Just kind of whatever. Okay. Yep. Coming up. Let's go. Cosmo.
We'll
Be
see you around,
safe.
Cosmo.
I will be.
Yeah.
Okay, mole person. Mole person. Mole
So,
person.
mole people, right?
We're
I don't like knowing that's a thing in this dimension. Not to mention what other potentially ancient civilizations could exist.
How old is this planet?
That's a good question, actually.
about the same age that it was in our previous world. Maybe a bit older. Humans seem to came along at a later date.
Well, that's a note.
Atlantis could be real. I'm just saying.
That is a hell of a statement to make.
I mean, it could be. We could discover Atlantis.
We are not discovering Atlantis.
Why not?
I'm not going to spend like 2 weeks exploring the sea to find Atlantis.
Man, you think we can get it done in 2 weeks? I thought it'd take at least a month.
I'm heading home.
Oh,
Son, do you want to help discover Atlantis with me?
what is it with your obsession with Atlantis all of a sudden?
Knowing that there's ancient civilizations that are alive and existing, the Atlantean people could not be dead. What if they could teach you water magic?